There are so many people who work with their inner state, they manifest, they meditate, they do so many things, and they read and they study psychology and they do therapy, but their life doesn't change so much, and they're still not in financial abundance and not in physical freedom and mindset freedom. And that's all because you don't have to become perfect now, and there is no definition of a perfect person. So today we're going to talk about the fastest way to change your reality and to jump into a new timeline where you already have everything you want, and how to change your life so drastically and so fast and get anything you want, because that's why we came to this earth. We came to learn how to create our own life and not to be always struggling and trying to become perfect. Hi everyone, my name is Masha and I'm the girl who hacked this reality, and I used to live in a very poor family in Ukraine, and I didn't think that nice wealthy life was for me until I realized that all the answers and all the strengths, power and God is in me, and I started to study myself and books that speak about our inner energy, about God, about the universe, and my life shifted to 180 degrees, and now I'm still developing. I already have everything I ever dreamed about. I opened my business, I got a new car, I have a beautiful family with my husband, I got a dream job, and I'm just enjoying my life. And today I want to talk with you about the things that helped me to change my reality, the understandings and the ground rules that can really take you to another level of your life. And your life can change so fast just if you implement a couple beliefs and a couple simple practices in your life. So today I just want to explain to you really simply what's the easiest way for you to jump into your new timeline, a new reality where you already have everything that you ever dreamed about. So I want to start with a simple drawing, just because it will be easier for me to explain it if I will draw a little bit for you. So let's say that this is you, a pure soul, a pure heart that was born into this world, and you are full. You have everything you need to live, to create, and to be a goddess in this life, because you are actually a part of God. You are actually a God who is experiencing this life through you. But once you came to this earth, you meet with your parents, with society, with government, and they all start to build a different facts for you, a different beliefs about reality. They tell you like what shape the earth is, or like what you need to do, how you have to live your life, what are the rules. And these are not actual rules of how the life works, but this is what is stable for them and that what they believe in. So they start to build it around you, and they kind of like create this reality for you. Because our reality is formed by our beliefs, our understanding of this world, and our perception of this world. So if you think about it deeply, you can see that there are so many people who are so different and they're living such a different life, because there is no one statement that if you are this person and you're born there, then your life will look like that, or the other way. Like, it's so different for everyone. And why everyone's reality is so different? Because we all have different beliefs and different vision and perspective of reality and of the world. And your circumstances and your quantum field, it rearranges depending on your beliefs. So your parents, the society, other people, and some circumstances that happened to you, they build this reality for you, these beliefs, and you start to live in it. And you live in it, and at one point, if this moment comes to your life, if you're watching this video, you are definitely went through this moment. We can also call it inner awakening. You start to understand that there is something more than these beliefs, and what it is. You see that there are like other people who are living like different life, or maybe you started to travel, or maybe you watched some movies, or maybe you just got a knowledge that it's not everything, like there is something more. I'm like pretty sure that like all people, definitely everyone who watched this video, they have this feeling like there should be something more. It can be just like this. Life cannot be just black or white. And you start to go out there. You start to go out of your beliefs that like society or school or parents gave to you. Like, for example, they gave you that you need to go to the college to be successful. And then you see people who didn't go to the college and get successful. And other things that you see that they're happening differently than what someone told you. And you start to go out and you start to build your own beliefs. Now they're based like on your feelings and your experiences, and now you build a new reality for yourself, and your world start to rearrange, and now you build a new reality where you have like some other rules, and you are living like right here now, because this is what you built for yourself. And we need to understand how much connections there is between neuroscience and between God's work in us and how the brain works and our inner state. Because if you sit here in these beliefs for too long and you are not allowing your brain to go and think about things that are not normal for you, things that you used not to believe in, or things that you used to be terrified of, if you are not going out of these beliefs, your reality will not change. You will be stuck here. So if you want to change your reality, and if you want everything around you, all circumstances, everything that is happening in your quantum field, like people in your life, money, job, if you want anything to be changing, you need to go out of this comfort zone and build new realities for yourself. And the best state where you can be is to be so open-minded and so heart-opened to this world and so trusting to God that you actually don't build like a firm reality from your beliefs and from anything you think about. And every thought that you have and every belief that you have, you understand that this is what you think now and this is your perspective, and it can be different, and whatever you want to create, you can create, and everything is possible. If you can teach your brain to live like that, it will help you to go out of these realities and these comfort zones more. And the more you will go out, the more you will expand yourself. And the more you will expand yourself, the more your realities will change. And you will be able to choose whatever reality you want to live in, because you will have so many choices from all thoughts, beliefs, and things that you are now open to. And now you can change any reality, and you can choose any reality and build it around you, and all your world around you will rearrange to it. So how we will use it to quantum leap? If you are open and you are not stick to any programs that were built in your life by your experiences, your parents, or any circumstances that happened, you will be actually able to hear yourself, because you need to understand that you need to find your own unique path. You need to find these things why your soul came into this earth. Your soul will always lead you. If you will just listen to it, if you will just listen to God, to universe, whatever you call it, if you will take your time to open your mind and go out of these comfort zones and go out of these beliefs and make it out of your physical body and physical thoughts, you will be able to go out there into this open quantum field where you, with your soul, with your inner God, will be able to choose the path that is right for you, to choose the path that your soul came to the earth to experience. And this is why I always say that meditation or prayer or quiet time, how you want to call it, it doesn't matter, why it is so important. Because when we have thoughts, when we are leading our life by our mind, then it means that it's not something that we created. All our thoughts, we just observe them when they already came. They all came from somewhere and they're not ours. And language of our soul is feelings and emotions. And to feel these inner feelings and emotions, you need to turn your mind off and you need to get rid of these thoughts. So many people are saying that you need to think to live this life, you need to think really hard. But if you read books of spiritual teachers, like for example, The Power of Momentum by Eckhart Tolle, you will see that actually the moment when you are truly alive and you are truly in the present moment and you truly can hear your soul and your spirit is the moment when you don't have any thoughts. Because at this moment, you can actually hear how your soul speaks and how your spirit speaks. So if you will take this meditation, if you will take this quiet time for yourself, and you will learn to go out of your physical mind, you will be able to reconnect with the source, reconnect with the God, with the universe, and you will be able to hear what your soul and your spirit want to tell you and what experience they want to go through in this life. And this will help you to choose your path And the longer and the more you will do it, go out of your comfort zone, go out of your mind and thoughts and your subconscious mind that always give you tons of different thoughts, the more you will feel happy in your life, because this is actually the key to happiness. And maybe now you say, okay, I already meditate, I already do like some exercising for meditation and stuff. What do I do next? How do I change my reality and jump to a different timeline? And the answer is that your reality is firming step by step, and then everything starts with your inner state. And to change this inner state and go out of these comfort zones that I showed you on my drawing, you have to choose a new pattern every day. The person that you are now, the identity that you created now, it's fully what you created it by the patterns you do every day, decisions you do every day, the thoughts that you are thinking and allowing your brain to think every day, and this pattern repeats. And if you want to break this pattern, you need to just change it. You need to, in the moment, change a thought, change an action, change your perception of something. And these little changes, they're leading you to creating your new identity. Because if you want a new reality, you need to become a new identity. You need to become a new person. And you can change these identities all your life. If you don't like the person you are right now and you don't like your identity right now and the reality you live, you can change it. Just become a different person, build for yourself a different identity, and reality will follow. Because don't try to change like 3D reality first, because it will be so hard, and in most cases it would not work. You need to change your inner state first. You need to change the person you are. In Joe Dispenza books, he talks about it a lot, about how you can change your life by changing your identity. And one of the practices that I took from his books is identity scripting. I just take my notebook and whatever, I'm just too excited about this information we're talking about. And I take my notebook and I start to journaling my new identity. I journal how they eat, how they look, what they do, what they feel, every small detail that I can, what coffee this perfect version of me drinks, how they eat, what do they wear, how do they start their day, and how they communicate with people. And then you start to implement it step by step with small steps, and you just break the pattern and break the old habits of being you. And by breaking these patterns and these habits, there are no small actions here, because whenever you choose another thought, you are already letting your new version of yourself come into your life. Wherever you are changing the pattern that you used to, like be angry in this situation or be lazy in this situation, and you change this pattern once, you will see how your brain will follow and follow, because this is how our nervous system works. If you do something once and you do something another time, like step by step, your brain starts to rearrange and go into another sequence. And with time, your brain will actually help you to continue to build these new habits and these new patterns. And when you're breaking these patterns and you're building new habits, you are becoming a new identity who already have a different inner state and different inner feelings. And this is where your 3D reality follows and start to rearrange. So let's say you already meditate, you take your quiet time, you do your identity scripting, you journal in your new identity, and you're implementing actions in your life. The next thing is emotions and feelings. This is what you need to implement, because emotions and feelings are our bricks of building new reality. Emotions and feelings are language of our soul, and they are a force that are actually helping us to attract our new reality from quantum field and just bring it to our life and just firm it in our life. And you just build it like by little atoms, brick by brick, and at one point you look at your life and you understand that you're a whole different identity, a whole different person, and you live a whole different reality. So when you meditate and you do your identity scripting, don't forget not just to use words, because words is something that comes from your mind, but use your body language, your soul language, and your spirit language, which are feelings and emotions. Go deeply into this feeling of being this person who already have the reality that you are dreaming about. Go deeply into these emotions of this person. Go deeply into the feeling of this person. Go deeply in all of these emotions and feelings that you will feel when you already get it, but feel it in the present moment as you already have all of that. I remember one time I manifested something so hard that I just started to bawl in my eyes, crying while meditating with closed eyes, because I felt so much joy and happiness because I imagined something and then it actually happened in my life. Because this is one of the most powerful tools of attracting your dream reality and like attracting anything in your life, your emotions and your feelings. And especially when your mind and your heart are together aligned with one goal and one dream scene that you have in your mind, this is where this force become double power, and you will just see how your life rearrange so quickly and so drastically that it's impossible for you not to come to your dream and to the scene that you are imagining in your heart and in your mind. We cannot jump into new reality with old beliefs and old mindset and being our old identity. So on your journey, while you're creating your new identity, while you're manifesting your new reality and you are going spiritually into these feelings and these emotions, on this journey you will meet with some old habits, old patterns, and old beliefs, negative beliefs that will stop you from dreaming about it, that will drag you down, will drag you back, and you will feel like, no, that's probably impossible, or that's probably something stupid that I'm doing now. I'm not sure if it will work. Actually, why did I decide that it would work? I don't deserve it, or it's not for me. And it's totally fine. It's happening to all people. It happened to me so many times. At this point, it's just so important that you don't try to just like fight or ignore these beliefs. You need to go into them and change them to a different beliefs. This is again what we talked about in the beginning of the video. To go out of this comfort zone and this old reality that you created for yourself, you need to go past these beliefs and these facts that created this reality for you. And to go past them, you need to see that there are new beliefs and new possibilities that will exchange your old ones. They will replace them. So any negative beliefs, negative feelings, and negative thoughts that you have, don't try to like fight them, because this is not your fault they're coming. This is just the person you became because of like some circumstances and choices and everything else, and you can change it anytime. We are not trapped into any identity and any reality. We are goddess who are meant to create our own reality, and we choose it when we want to do that. And you just need to go into these disbeliefs, into these negative thoughts, into these negative patterns, and replace them with the new ones that are actually serving your new reality, and the new ones that are actually aligned with your reality. And this is more kind of like not only spiritual and inner work, it's also a lot of psychological and discipline work, because anytime you have these beliefs and these doubts, you just need like deeply understand them, where they came from, and then replace them and let yourself know why they're not true. Just convince yourself that they're not true. Look at other people who already overcame these disbeliefs and who are the living proof that this is not true, and just replace it in your mind that from now for you it's also not true, because now you have this new beliefs and new reality, and this is what you actually believe in. And discipline is really important here, because we form our reality step by step. Imagine that your 3D reality is like a mirror that has a delay, and you're looking into this mirror, and when you raise your hands up, you don't see it in this mirror yet, because this mirror is delayed. But the more you will stand, the longer you will, then there is a bigger possibility that very soon you will see it in this mirror of your reality. Because if you will raise your hands up and put them down right away, because this mirror is delayed, you will not even see it there. But if you stand up with your hands raised up for long enough, you will see how your 3D reality follows. That's what I mean about the patterns, about the beliefs, and about the state and feeling of your new identity. The longer you can be in it, the more you can repeat it, the more your brain will learn to hold the state for longer. And the longer you will hold the state, the faster it comes to your 3D reality. And remember that there is nothing impossible for you, and you deserve anything in this life that you want, because you were actually born to have it, and everything that you want wants you even more. And whatever you want for yourself, truly with your heart and your soul, this is what God wants for you too. I hope this video would be helpful for someone. I'm really excited to share this information with you because it's something that fulfilled my soul at one point of my life and made me so happy and changed my life completely. Please let me know what you think about it. If you already tried it in your life, please follow me and subscribe. I will be so happy to see everyone, and I'm replying to every comment. Go to my Instagram too. I have very many videos that can be helpful for you there too. And thank you, and sending you lots of love. Bye bye.